going on, guys? Me, DanCarFilms here. Welcome back to another episode of NHL 17 New York Rangers franchise. Today we're going to be doing the Season 2 off-season, and right there you can take a look that we lost. We actually got swept by the Pittsburgh Penguins, which is never, ever fun. But we're looking to hopefully build up the team once more and hopefully go on a playoff run next year. This year's ending was very unfortunate, but hopefully we can rebound. As right here we're going to start the simulation. As you can see, are the Hartford Wolfpack, our AHL affiliate. They're actually in the playoffs, so you can watch them. They're actually 3-1. One more win and they advance, so we'll see what happens. Yes, I want to continue simming. Okay. We'll do our scouting assignment real quick. I think we're on our goalies, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, goalies for 6 weeks, and I think that's it. Can we knock off whoever we're playing in the playoffs? Yes, we do. All right, and then we're going to go on to play the Hershey Bears. Oh, man, they look a little bit better than us. Hopefully we can continue to play. Our defenseman, Ryan Graves, has been injured. That is not good. We got a win, though. Oh, my God. All right, Graves is back. Can we get a win? Oh, no. Okay, so George Habsheed, that guy that we drafted last year in the draft, he has grown so much that he's actually on the first line of our AHL team, which is insane. He grew so incredibly fast. And it looks like right there we're done. Oh, man. So I think, yeah, that we lost to the Hershey Bears. So that's unfortunate. But at least our Hartford Wolfpack team made it to the playoffs. Right here, we are going to sim all the way down to the day before the draft and see everything that happens. Right here, I think we're going to look at who gets what draft pick. Let's see. The Penguins won the Stanley Cup. Wow. And the Texas Stars win the Calder Cup. So, yeah, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the team that knocked us out, they go on to win. So you can't really say that we're worse than any other team because we did lose to the Stanley Cup champions. So that's one positive thing. We lost to Stanley Cup champions. Are we even on here? No, we are not. We are not even in there because, wow, that's actually unfortunate. Oh, because we made the playoffs. What am I talking about? Duh. Anyway, right here we have no retired players, but let's take a look at the rest of the NHL and see who retired. You see Yager. Oh, that's unfortunate. Jaromir Yager calls it quits at age 46. That is, wow, what a career right there. Drafted 19 in 1990, first-round draft pick, and the number 5th overall. That is insane. He goes out as an 86 overall. I don't understand that. Like, these guys that are still that high of overalls, why don't they continue to play? I don't get it. Why did Sedin retire? Did the other Sedin retire? They got to go out together. They're the twins. Yep, they're both gone. Oh, Daniel Sedin was on the Montreal Canadiens. I didn't even know they traded him to there. Anyone else? Chris Kelly, former Bruin. I remember watching him. Anybody else? No. Brandon Pruss, thank God. He won't be fighting anyone anymore. Yep, there's Yager. What a great career he had. Brian Gianta, Lee Stepniak. Anybody else that is important? Joel Ward. And David Clarkson. That's about it. Now for defensemen, let's see. Zdeno Chara. Oh, man, that sucks. That's freaking Boston Bruin, 41 years of age. And, yeah, one of the best Boston Bruins defensemen of all time, I believe. Johnny Oduya is gone. That's sad, I guess. I don't know. I only recognize his name because he was on the Blackhawks in their run against the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then look at that. Roberto Luongo. He is done. Although he's an 88 overall, I don't understand. I still don't understand. He's 39 years of age. And there goes our guy, Henrik Lundqvist. So, I'm going to be honest. I think I made a mistake here. I think I should have kept on to him for one more year and had Malcolm Subban grow behind him. But we'll see what happens. I might have messed up the development of Malcolm Subban by playing him too early. I don't know. I think we should have kept Lundqvist for one more year, but I wasn't sure when he would retire or if he would drop off. So you got to give me a little bit of break there. But we did make the playoffs this year, which is very good. 90 points, 40 wins, 32 losses, and 10 overtime losses. That is pretty solid. Now let's take a look at the entire league. Who got the most goals for per game average. You can see the Calgary Flames, Tampa Bay Lightning, Colorado Avalanche, best 3 offenses in the league. And we are way down here. We had some offensive struggles, offensive inconsistencies. And we're hoping to fix that for next year. I think we're going to look to free agency and see who's there and hopefully add a big weapon to this team that can hopefully get us more goals. Our defense was fine, I guess. And then here, who leads in goals? Matt Zuccarello. So this was unfortunate because you see Stepan, Panarin, Zibanejad, and Kreider. I mean, they didn't even get over 20 goals. You would think that they get over 20 goals. We were simply not scoring goals, which just sucked crap. I don't understand why. Like, I don't understand what is going on. Why aren't we scoring goals? And look how many assists there are. Like, compared to goals, I know there's supposed to be way more assists than goals, but that is like a lot of more assists. I'm wondering if it's a glitch in the game. I don't know. But Zuccarello also leads in points, followed by Zibanejad, Panarin, Stepan Kreider, Miller, Foss, Grabner, McDonough, and Clefbaum. Now, the same thing with the messing up the development. I might have messed up the development of Oscar Clefbaum by playing him on the first line. I hope that isn't the case because in my other franchises that I did with him, I actually got Oscar Clefbaum and he developed into like a 89 overall. He was insane. But I might have played him too early here, and I might have messed up the development of Malcolm Subban, and this could really derail this franchise. So I'm hoping that it's not that. They're still listed as like Clefbaum is like a sixth forward or whatever, and then Subban or not forward defenseman, and then Subban is the backup goalie. Right there you can see it was the Pittsburgh Penguins versus the Chicago Blackhawks. So the Blackhawks could have continued their dynasty, but the Pittsburgh Penguins knocked them off. You see Nikita Kucherov. Wow, that is actually surprising. He scored the most points in the entire league. That is actually very surprising. And he got the MVP. Wow, what happened to Nikita Kucherov? He don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but I didn't think he was like that good of a player. Patrick Kane, best sportsmanship. Yeah, and then Patrick Laine there gets the first year, being the best in his first year. Sidney Crosby was the most valuable to his team, and then the goalkeeper that was the best. Robin Lehner, what the heck? What is with these awards? This is very, very weird. Why did he win it? I can name off like 50 goalies that are better than him right off the top of my head. But Patrice Bergeron, just absolute dominance. Look at that. For the past 5 years, he's won 4 of it, which is insane. And did I just see Nikita Kucherov's name again? What the heck? And Stamkos gets the final trophy there. And we're quickly going to go through this. What is? Oh, I didn't get to read our trophy. What is it? God, why'd I keep clicking back and forth? I didn't get to see. Frick! I think we were like leading in points or something. I don't know. We had a very good year in the AHL. I'll just say that. Let's take a look at the quick player awards and see if we got anybody there. We do. We got our goalie, Magnus Hellberg. So that's good. He might be coming up to the league next year or the year after that. I don't know. He's developing to a very nice player. I shouldn't say developing because he's like sort of older than those who are developing, but he's like progressively getting better, I should say. But right here, what are we looking at? Team stats in the playoffs, goals for per game. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Penguins offense was just rolling. Of course, they got Sidney Crosby, Phil Kessel, Evgeny Malkin, the whole HBK line, Hagelin, and oh my God, I can't think of it, Bonino, that whole line. I don't even think they have Bonino anymore in this game, though, so I don't know. Our playoff team, Grabner got 3 goals. Yeah, just none of our superstars did much of anything. They just couldn't score goals. It was all the guys in the bottom lines, which pretty much summarizes our year. Grabner also led in points. And what are we looking at here? Goalie. Not great save percentages by either goalie. Both of them struggled, it looked like. And, yeah, it was just overwhelming offense there by the Pittsburgh Penguins because of, Crosby and all them. It's just, oh, man, I can't stand Sidney Crosby. It's because of him. When you're scrolling through the channels and you click on a Penguins game, it doesn't say sport. Like, the category, it doesn't say sport. It says freaking soap opera because he flops like a little girl, all right? I freaking hate Sidney Crosby. You can hate on me in the comments. I don't care. Hate Sidney Crosby. Look at him right there. 13 goals. Are you kidding me? He leads it too. Yep, he leads it. Then there's Corey Perry with 10 and Patty Kane with 8, Phil Kessel with 8, Hagelin with 8. Just look at that offense. That is insane. Just all of the weapons they have. Chris Letang leads in assist. Malkin there in third, and then Kessel in second. Crosby in fourth. Like, what the heck? And then points, Crosby, Kessel, Malkin, Letang. You've got to be kidding me. The main 4 guys on their team did so well in the playoffs while our main core players didn't do crap in the playoffs or throughout the season. And that's very, very frustrating. Marc-Andre Fleury was fantastic by the looks of it. Or, right, no, Pekka Rinne was probably the best goaltender there because he had the most playing time. Don't count the top 2 guys, but then there's Carey Price. Rask had a pretty good run. Crawford was good, and then there's Marc-Andre Fleury with a 9-2-1. And let's take a look here. My Boston Bruins, they got eliminated by the Capitals, and then the Capitals went on to lose to The Penguins, like we lost to the Penguins, and then the Penguins just steamrolled everybody else and won the Stanley Cup. So right here in the draft, we are going to look at a couple of guys here, and I really like this Hadar guy. I want to see what he's able to do. So we're going to draft him here in the first round, and he's going to be a top 6 forward with medium development, which is pretty solid. Hopefully give him time, and maybe that even improves to elite. No, not elite. Elite forward. I don't know what I'm saying. Here, we are going to be drafting this Leopold guy. Am I right? Am I right? Yes, he is going to be a low top 6 defenseman, which is unfortunate and pretty much a wasted pick. But we have another pick here in the second round, and hopefully we can get something better. There is Jesus, and I mean, you got to have some Jesus in your life. So we're going to draft this guy, Jesus Stolbitz, and he's going to be a low top 9 forward. So again, it's sort of another wasted pick. But, you know, I can't stand the low potentials. I'm still experimenting around to see if that can grow if I let them soak, not in the HL, but like the leagues that they're currently in. Anyway, right here, we're going to go after a goalie, McNaughton, and he's going to be a low fringe starter, so maybe he can develop into a medium or something. I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. I just don't know how to put it into words. Right here, this Combs guy, he's a low bottom 6 forward, so a lot of low potential here. Not a great draft so far. Here in the 6th round, there's really not much left. We're going to go after this German dude, and he's going to be an AHL top 2 defenseman, so not good at all. We want people that are going to be playing in the NHL, not the AHL. What the heck, man? But what else can you get from you know, the 6th and 7th round? This Christian Afanasev, I don't even know why I picked him because I can't even pronounce his name. He was unknown to us, but we still drafted him, and he's a low AHL top 6 forward. So that right there, oh man, that was the worst pick I think I've ever gotten in this game. But yeah, we're going to take a look here at resigning. I believe this is the resigning stage. These are all the guys that we have to resign. I saw Kevin Hayes there, JT Miller. So we're going to go after them. First, JT Miller, 25 years of age. We're going to offer him a 4-year, $3.8 million contract one way. Same thing with Kevin Hayes. The exact same contract, actually, but except he is 26 years old. We're also going to offer Michael Grabner a contract, and not a lot of money. We sort of undercut him there a little bit, so hopefully he's going to accept that. Brandon Peary, we're looking to bring back. He's 27 years old, and he can really be a player on that 4th or 3rd line that can, you know, play. Here's Brady Ski. We definitely want him back, and he is not asking for a lot of money, so hopefully we can bring him back. We're going to see right here, Grabner declines our offer, so our undercut does not work. Miller accepts, Hayes accepts, and Brady Ski does not accept, so that is not good. We're definitely going to have to go back and look at him, but I'm not too sure about Grabner if I want to bring him back at this point, and Brandon Peary accepts. So that is good, and now we're going to look at Brady Ski one more time. We're going to up what we're offering him, or he didn't like our years or something, so we fixed whatever it was. This Valak guy, he's 21 years old. We're going to offer him one. Iverson is 20, bottom 6 forward. He's a medium. We're definitely bringing him back. Low top 6 defenseman. We're going to sign him, whoever that was. Chris Summers here, 30 years of age. Not much potential yet, but I'm left. But why not just offer him a contract? Right here, we're going to release Chris Brown because he's unneeded, and we're also going to release Troy Dane. And Ryan Graves right here, this was one of our best defensemen on our team. He's 23 years old, and we're definitely going to try to bring him back because he's one of the staples of our AHL team. Same thing with Tambellini. This guy, he's a 67 overall, and he's 20 years old, so, I mean, why not offer him a contract? I don't know why I did, actually. This guy was a 58 overall. That's not that great at all, but for some reason, we offer him a contract as well. So Tambellini, Graves, all of them accept. Brady Ski accepts. Gleason does not accept, so that's a 67 overall guy, which really might not affect us at all. Proner accepts. Vallette accepts, that guy, Iverson, and a whole bunch of AHL players here. We're going to go back after Gleason. I'm not sure why, but he does accept eventually. Now, I always forget about goalies right here. We're definitely bringing back Ian Scott, our draft pick a year ago, I believe. Here's Scapsy. We're definitely bringing him back, 78 overall. And then Magnus Hellberg, he might be coming up to the NHL this year because he's an 80 overall, and we might... Actually, if we keep him down in the AHL, he's going to completely dominate. So we might do that. But we also want to get Ian Scott some playing time along with Skapski. Right here in free agency, we're looking at Darnell Nurse, a former teammate of Oscar Clefbaum, and the guy I had beside him in my other franchises that helped Clefbaum develop. But we're not going to go after him because we'd have to give up a 3rd-round pick to the Edmonton Oilers. But here's the guy that I think this is going to be our all-star player that can hopefully help us score goals, is going to be Evander Kane. We bring him in, or we offer him a contract, and same thing with Nick Holden and Cedric Paquette. He's a low grinder, not a low grind, Holden declines right there, but what I'm trying to say is he's young, but he's a grinder, so hopefully we can put him on our fourth line for a very long time. And Paquette accepts. Now we're going to continue simming here. And Evander Kane accepts our offer. He has lost morale for anxiety issues, but hopefully he can get used to this team and really, really be good for us. We also are going to sign former Boston Bruin Austin Sarsnick and Nick Spalling. We're going to offer him a contract. And Spalling declines right there, but Snarsnick, I can't say his name. The announcers say his name so easily. I can't say his name. We're probably going to put him on our AHL squad and really increase the depth of that. So we have a really good year for our AHL team because, it helps develop players better if we sign, free agents like old or too young free. I don't know what I'm saying. You know what? Forget what I'm saying. Right here, we're going to sim to the next season. I consider this past season not a failure, but it wasn't a success. It was somewhere in the middle, and I'm hoping to improve on that this year with this team. Hopefully, Evander Kane can get us goals. We need Oscar Clefbaum to develop, but again, I might have ruined that by playing him on the first line. So I don't know. And then also Malcolm Subban, we're going to need him to develop sometime soon. You can see our goalie is an 85 overall, but after we're done simming here, let's take a look at what it is. Our offense is a 92 and our defense is a 91. So those stats are like perfect. It's just our goaltending has not been solid. Malcolm Subban is too young, too inexperienced, but we can't. I should have not gotten rid of Henrik Lundqvist. I regret that decision. I got him for what, like a second-round draft pick in 2/3. I shouldn't have done that. I should have kept them. I regret that entirely. I should have waited till he retired. But I wanted to get something out of him, and I didn't really get a lot out of him. I just regret that decision entirely because we could have developed Malcolm Subban behind him, and Subban could have become like an all-star goalie. But now I don't think he can reach his max potential because I'm playing him so early, and it really affects his overall. So this sim to next season is taking about a year and a half, but it's almost over. Actually, no, I think this is it, right? Yeah, is this it? Comment, subscribe. Remember your veggies. Go to school. DanCarFilms out. Peace. Is this it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Comment, subscribe. Your veggies. Go to school. DanCarFilms out. Peace!